இதான் விட்டோம். இதெல்லாம் கண்டினியூ பண்ணலாம். நேம் அது சைடில் தான் போகுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இன்கொஸ்ட்டு பாக்கி இருக்கு. ஆப் சேம்பர் லெவல் 10 இவ்வளோ இருக்கா? சூப்பர். விங்கார்டியம் லெவடியோஸா முதல்ல சம் ஸ்பெல்ஸ் எல்லாம் கலெக்ட் பண்ணிடுவோம். இந்த ஆல்ட்ரிங் ஸ்பெல், கான்ஜரிங் ஸ்பெல் கிராஃப்ட் இதெல்லாம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஸ்டில் போயும் acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire maxima and endurance potions and use them simultaneously. Focus potion. Endurance ஒன்று இருக்கு. ஃபோக்கஸ் நான் வாங்கவே இல்லையா? எப்படின்னா மேப்ல இருந்து அதுக்கு தான் போகணும். ஒரு மினிட். கம்பெனியில் மாற்றவே இல்லை, மாற்றிடலாம். ஓகே, அதே தம்ப்நெயில்ல இருக்கு பார்க்குறேன். ஓகே, மேட் போஷன் ஷாப். Tombs and scrolls. Potions இங்கே தான் இருக்கு.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any. What can I do for you today?
1200 recipe potion that reduces drinkers. Focus potion, thunder view, maxima. Invisibility. இப்போதைக்கு எனக்கு இது முடிக்கிறதுக்கு ஃபோக்கஸ் போஷன், என்டியூரஸ் என்ன எடுக்கணும்? வாங்கிருக்கேன் தெரியலையே.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
வாங்க வேண்டியது ஃபோக்கஸ், மேக்ஸிமா அண்ட் என்டியூரஸ்.
What can I do for you today?
சரி இது வாங்குதா இல்லையான்னு தெரியுமா?
A wise decision. Thank you.
ஃபோக்கஸ் என்டியூரா மேக்ஸிமாவா? நான் வாங்கினது என்டியூரஸ், இது ஃபோக்கஸ் மேக்ஸிமா.
A wise decision. Thank you.
1200 invisibility maxima.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
On the acquire and use a focus potion, acquire maximum and use potion and use them simultaneously. யூஸ் மட்டும் பண்ணா போதுமா இல்லை போய் அடிக்கணுமா தெரியலையே. சரி என்னது இது? ஓல்டு ஃபுல் அபேண்டன்ட் ஓல்டு பில்டிங் இன் ஆக்ஸ்மேட் பார்த்துக்கலாம். ஓ பெரிய மேப் இருக்கு, இன்னும் அன்லாக்கே பண்ணவில்லை. லாக் பண்ண வேண்டும். இதெல்லாம் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இன்னும் நம்மளுக்கு கீ தேவை. சாரி அந்த லாக் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுற ஸ்பெல் தேவை. அதனால தான் போட்டில் ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியும். ஓகே யார் என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். ஓகே இப்போ வந்து இங்கே ஃபோக்கஸ் ஃபோக்கஸ் endurance maxima.
Excellent.
இன்னொன்று
Stupefy. Cursed fiends.
இங்கே வேறு ஏதாவது இருக்கா பார்ப்போம். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது ஒரு இருக்காதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இதுமாதிரி இருக்காமல் இருக்கும். பொழுது வெஸ்ட்டுக்கு செல்ல வேண்டும். இங்கே மேப்
Was it 2 pinches of anger?
Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting. Still aggravating. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Have you ever been to the kitchen? I hear it's run by house elves.
எல்லாமே நல்லா இருக்கு போலயே. Visibility portion is unpredictable if it lasts for a longer period of time. இருக்கு எல்லாமே டபுள் ஆகும் அவ்வளோதான் போல. இது யூஸ் ஆகும். ஹெல்த்துக்கு அப்புறமா வரலாம். requirement. Endurance potions makes feeling vulnerable and deflect projectile attacks back to enemies. இது வச்சுப்போம். ஆனால் அது endurance potions தேவை பண்ணுறதுக்கு தேவையான ஏதோ வாங்கணும்.
That's the last time I...
ஸோ மேபி நெக்ஸ்ட்டு நம்ம ஸ்பெல்லே ஃபுல்லாக பார்த்தோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். விங்கார்டியம் லெவல் யூஸ் அது இங்கே இருக்குது. Acquire and use venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Venomous tentacula. Block by acquiring venomous tentacula seeds at dogweed and deathcap. Mandrake unlocked acquiring seeds at dogweed and deathcap.
Defender might seem like harmless fun, but not when you put your head on like a lion.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today?
எது வாங்கினாலும் ஒரே இதாக இருக்க போகுது. டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் வந்து வியூ தான், பார்க்கறதுக்கு தான்.
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
அத்தாடி விட்டுறானே அவனு.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton?
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Wait. கண்ட்ரோலே எனக்கு வர மாட்டேங்குது.
Did it! Excellent!
இந்த பக்கம் திரும்ப அந்த பக்கம் போறாவ. சை. ஏய். மேலே கொடுக்குறான் அவன் கீழே போறா. சரி ரொம்ப உள்டாவை கொடுத்துருக்கானா இல்லை மாறி கீழே போயிடுச்சா?
This'll take some getting used to.
ரீஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண முடியாதா?
Ah, success!
ஏய் இது மேலே டக்கு கண்ட்ரோல்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் ஒன்றும் செட் ஆகலை. டக்கு
This is rather fun. Now that's more like it. Did it!
பண்ணிட்டானா?
Close, but not close enough.
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Ready when you are.
Oh,
Missed one. Ah, success! This'll take some getting used to. Made it! Brilliant! Ah, success! Brilliant! No success there.
Oh shit, 3 seconds இந்த பெனால்ட்டியில் போயிடுச்சா?
Glad to see I'm still the reigning champion. But what say you? Want to try again?
Ready when
இந்த
you
வாட்டி
are.
நான் விட்றதா இல்லை.
Did it!
ஓ ஒன்று மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். ஷிட்.
Excellent! This is rather fun! Made it! Brilliant! Did it! Excellent! Did anyone else see that?
Ugh, that's not. You must have cheated. Ugh. Fine. You won. Ugh, don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
fared.
ஏய் இந்த பக்கம் தானே.
Who needs key? Oh, you're back.
Zereon.
With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Tentacula and Drake on multiple aims.
You might as well watch if you...
முடியாதா? ஓப்பன் பண்ண முடியாது. ஆல்மோஸ்ட் கிட்ட வந்துட்டேனா?
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
And what do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Chinese chopping, mandrake, venomous tentacula, 1000.
Oh, I'm all always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. You're a force. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by.
டேலண்ட்ல பண்ணது வந்து யூரஸ் போர்ஷன். இங்கே பார்த்தது என்ன பார்த்தேன், சைனீஸ் ஷாப்பிங். ஓகே,
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
தௌசண்டா?
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Such a wee bairn being a thrash into a troll. Oh, I can't it.
Lumos. Revelio.
இந்த பட்டர்ஃப்ளை எங்கே இருக்குன்னு தெரியலையே. வெளில எங்கேயாவது இருக்கா? ₹2. ₹2 வச்சு என்ன பண்ணுவது? Mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Okay.
This place has seen better days.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision If it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little
ரெண்டு பேர் வரணும்
guy.
அட் டைம். ரெண்டு பேர் வாங்கலாம் பார்த்து பார்த்து. இங்கே அவன் அங்கேயே இருக்கான்.
I've seen vitamins with more sting. No, too hard. I'll stand you, little diesel. You may want.
நினைக்கிறேன். அக்வல் யூஸ் venomous and take block. Choppy.
Ortega. Assignment's all finished.
You dare say one of my own? You! No!
எதுவுமே இல்லை. ஏய், நான் பாஸ் பண்ணிட்டேனே. போட்டோ வந்திருக்காது
To
நினைக்கிறேன்.
see you again.
கொஞ்சம் கருப்பில் வந்துடுச்சோ. டைமிங் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done!
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
அடுத்த quest. Acquire and use invisibility potion. Acquire and use thunder potion against enemies. Thunder. Oh, thunder potion unlock பண்ணலையா? Invisible potion ஆக்கே பண்ணல பேசாம பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணணும். பாப்பின்ஸ் ஆனால் அது பதினெட்டு கேஷ் இருக்காதே.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Can't imagine how I'd have told him to do it.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
இந்த இதுல ஓகே.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Poppins.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Then a Poppins இல்லையா? With rooms with falls. இங்கே அவன் அங்க இருக்கான். நான் தப்பான கடைக்கு வந்துட்டேன்.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today?
எதுவும் இன்விசிபிள் போஷன் அவ்வளோ யூஸ் பண்ண போகிறதில்ல. ஸோ அது வாங்கிக்கலாம் டேரெக்டாக. விசிபிலிட்டி போஷன்.
A wise decision. Thank you.
இன்விசிபிலிட்டி
I hope
அப்புறம்
to
வேறு
see you
என்னது?
again. Farewell for now.
Acquire and thunder potion. Thunder brew. Okay. Thunder brew வேணா வாங்கிடலாம் நினைக்கிறேன். ஐ மீன்
What can I do for
ரெசிபி
you
வாங்கிடலாம்
today?
நினைக்கிறேன். Maximum invisibility thunder brew 1200. Oh. அவ்வளோ வாங்குறதுக்கு காசு இல்லை. இது வாங்குறதுக்கு எங்களுக்கு காசு இல்லையே. 1000.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
இது ரிவார்ட்ஸாக கேஷ் கொடுத்தானா பிரச்சனையே இல்லை. நாய் கேஷ் கொடுக்க மாட்டான். quest முடிச்சா இது quest முடிச்சா கோல்டு கொடுக்குறான். demanding delivery.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
Okay, Cambridge man சொல்றான். Cambridge.
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Winter sound அது பேப்பர் சவுண்ட் கேட்டுது. என்ன பேப்பர் ஏதாவது இருக்கான்னு பார்த்தேன்.
Never trust him.
Now there's a student who...
Beetle the Bard still in true then.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Green Alpha.
I wonder what more.
என்ன இருக்கு இங்கே வந்து கொஞ்சம் காட்டுது.
Pulso. Reparo. Pulso. Tego. Stupefy.
தாண்டி வந்துட்டான் ஷிட். இவ்வளோன்ட்டு காண கும்பிடும் போல.
Revelio.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Ha! Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
And what do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Always been keen on Keenbridge.
Revelio.
That's all I'll say.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
early trail நம்ம அப்புறமா வரலாம்.
Revelio.
Dips in the hat, if you please.
$31, $30. $31, $34.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing
Oh,
business with you, Mr.
Klame.
Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again.
Chapter 2.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Maybe fruit to stench of data.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
எதுவுமே காசு தர மாட்டீங்க. விலகி இருக்கிறது. நான் போயிட்டு அப்புறமா வருகிறேன்.